Good morning. Al and Erotica are having relationship difficulties. I get calls, like after lunch. It's a difficult lunch. Dinner, I think wonderful dining room, wonderful resort. There are maybe 20 tables in the dining room, and it has a one wall overlooks the Pacific Ocean, and they watch the sunset at dinner. Um, and there are other couples and children staying at the resort. Um, it's an enclosed technical community. Of course, Al and Erotica are one of the four couples in this graduation group. Um, so there are the other couples that are with Al and Erotica, and and Erotica, has a chance to meet, sometime in the morning with the other women. Al has a chance to talk to the other men. There's a recreation room, but below the dining room, and another room below that that's a playroom and a school room for the children. There are 12 other scientists, engineers in this research community. They all have complementary technical skills, and I gave you the comparison to uh, the. I'm having anyway the group that the Manhattan Project in New Mexico, where all the engineers and scientists had their families, their children, and even like Google. If you're out at Google, they have a technical campus where they have a daycare for your children. All the meals are provided, at no cost. They have a medical like urgent care, that 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 you can go to. They have dental dentists on the premises. Yeah, one time when I interviewed out at Mountain View in Silicon Valley, they had even had cots to stay there. Like, why not just stay there overnight? And they had a workout gym on site within the building. Even way back when I visited Bill Lear and Learjet in Wichita, he never let his engineers go home. The wives came in like, "Where's my husband?" And he would set them down in the break area and make them a steak dinner while they watched the production area. Uh, if you wanted to take a break, you just went over and fixed yourself whatever you wanted to eat, and then there were places to sleep. And anyway, so it's that kind of arrangement. So naturally, with Al and Erotica not having a Al can, both of them, when they call me, they can tell me snippets of conversations that they overhear, and that's the whole point of this broadcast. That's the whole point of this episode, is to tell you that there's a spinoff. By now, the first group of 24, the the eight that's already gone down to San Diego, the four couples that are with Al and Erotica at the resort up the beach up north of Santa Barbara around any God, really slow today. The uh, Okay, okay. And so, and there's another eight that have been implanted, and they're still in L.A. waiting for the 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 tendrils to enlarge and start making connections with the nerve cells. But by now, they know that Alzheimer's and dementia rapidly disappear just by putting the nanobots in place. So there is a foot in the business concerns to just go ahead implanting nanobots and make that a spin-off business. So there's a lot of money in the curing Alzheimer's and dementia. And if it can be cured by not doing the implant, but just putting the nanobots in place, they can immediately start making money with that level of technology. So that's what's afoot right now, is a lot of scurry amongst the technical community to solidify that technology, not doing the implants in a magnetic chair in the high altitudes in the jet, but just making a magnetic MRI kind of intense magnetic field in a clinical environment where the person can come in a lot like getting an intraocular lens, where there's a facility that many physicians use. They bring their patients in and use the intense magnetic field there, and then pay this firm for the nanobots to inject, and the nanobots get located around the brain and cure the Alzheimer's or dementia. Because already many pharmaceuticals have been unsuccessful, and no surgical technique has been successful. But here we have a situation that Al and the 24 others in this clinical group have experienced success in alleviating their Alzheimer's or dementia. So stop right there, make that a medical implant, go ahead with another clinical trial, expanding it this time beyond 24, let's say 500 people sign up for that clinical trial. You make a submission to the FDA to get approval to go ahead with this, with the results that already have been established with the first 24 for the next level of clinical trials to 500, and then make an appeal to the FDA to expand it maybe up to 5,000 people, and then from there and go on to an approved medical device implanting nanobots, which is not far off from the COVID vaccine we have right now, which is an RNA technology going into the cell's DNA and causing the cell to develop its own antiviral capabilities. Wait a minute, somebody's coming in. Bye-bye.